There wouldn't be a point of me pushing more albums through UMG if I know for a fact that they already busting me down would not give me the money I deserve. Well, that I feel I deserve. And that might be connected to the fact of it being a likeness situation, bad business and whatever.
I'm trying to use basketball as an example. Dallas would have had to give Luka the max if he would have stayed with Dallas. But he's still under contract with Dallas. This max deal is for the future, not the current deal. So to not pay them the max, later they got rid of him. Drake is under contract right now. The $800 million is for the new deal.
Granted, I'm just put that. I don't know. I'm about to say I don't know $800 million. Okay,
this number that you threw out. Yeah. That's for the next deal. If you don't want to be with us no more, and we don't want to be with you no more, just finish out your deal.
Or what if we don't think that you can actually worth that for your next deal?
Or what if you just pull a fucking James Harden or Jimmy Butler or whoever else did? It's like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna play then. I'm gonna bet on myself, stay in shape, stay in shape through the basketball.
And many a person that's tried that in the music business though. There's no problem with that. Prince did it.
I'm not. And that's what I'm saying. If he let's pull a Jimmy Butler, let's pull a James Harden. I'm a jump.
But Prince didn't sue Michael Jackson though.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, if you trying to devalue my dollar, that's fucking with my brand.
But why are you using the defamation suit to try to do that? Why don't you just
go after UMG?
Just go straight after UMG and say y'all ain't paying me my money. I'm not gonna drop nothing, and just stand on your business. Why are you using a defamation case to try to get this other thing going?
Because that's what he found. I don't know the ins and outs of that lawsuit. I'm just saying what it looks like from my point of view.
But you could easily. Okay, I'm sorry. This is my issue that I have, not just you, with people. Period.
Mm-hmm.
That information is out there that you can just look into. And then you can say, you know what? After reading this, my opinion don't really make much. Like, this is what Drake said. Drake has said why he's doing it.
Yeah, but
he's told you why he's doing it.
But there's obviously somebody that's listening because, again, you went on the Super Bowl stage and you cut out pedophile. You still put his name in there.
I don't think that's because of Drake, though.
You don't think it's because of Drake?
No, that was because they didn't want somebody saying pedophile.
They even say
then why?
They didn't want nobody saying pedophile. Period.
They even say PDF online. You don't even type pedophile.
Then why allow even that to play along then? Because you know what A minor means.
No, it's not A minor, but you know A minor is a double entendre. You know that, right?
So
it's only no. You know that, right? No, musicians A minor. So that's the way you get around that.
So what was that? When you first heard Stop. When you first heard the song, what did you think A minor was?
I thought it was a double entendre.
I thought it was both.
I thought it was a double entendre.
Meaning,
and you know what A minor also is? What key is A minor? What key is A minor? What key is A minor?
I have no idea.
It's a white key.
It's a white
key. So he's
key.
saying that you're acting like a white boy. That's the whole point. It's a double entendre. So that's not going to be taken out the show.
I get that, but when I first heard
pedophile is a different word. Like, do you want to put that in front? A minor is not hurting kids watching a game.
There is no the word. You can't even put pedophile on Facebook. They will take that shit down.
They will flag it.
You have to put
A minor. They're not doing that with Dosia. Those are not equal words.
Like, there's certain words you can say on TV that you just cannot say.
You can say A minor all the time.
He could have been talking about whoever.
I guess in my mind, you're not about to devalue me if we're basing.
But I'm saying I have no problem with that argument. Then why just don't directly say that and do that? Why is the defamation case the situation?
Yeah, because that's what it's attached to. It's attached to the song Not Like Us.
Have you read it? He's not talking about nothing about the bot stuff. Nothing about he's saying that I feel bad that y'all had let another rapper talk about me on a track.
That y'all are pubbing this song to be what it is.
That's not what it's in a defamation suit.
All right.
But he's also
saying that you all allowed an artist to talk about me on a track without verifying what he said.
But at the same time, I talked about him on the track and you didn't verify me either. Yeah. Like,
that's the crazy part.
The craziest part is you were engaged in a beef with this person. And by right, Kendrick can do the exact same lawsuit because you were defaming Kendrick. You had no evidence.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that I have no problem with Drake wanting to fight for his money and fight for his right.
Yeah.
But why use a defamation suit to mask it, to do all that? That's what either it's two things. I feel like either this nigga was really hurt about that song and really is having a defamation suit, or he's got bad legal advice to use that as a smoke screen. Like, we're gonna trick everyone to make them think this is what we're trying to do, but we're really trying to do this when it looks obvious.
It's that deep.
A real defamation suit would have been to sue the nigga who defamed you. That's how a defamation suit works. If I say some shit about you and you say I'm not suing you,
but I feel like it was more so not wanting to have that shit played on a national stage like that.
He wants, but okay. Which one is it then? Is he trying to get the UMG deal, or did he not want to be played?
I think it's tied into both. Like being honest, again.
Well, he lost the first one. The first one is the ship is sailed on the first one.
I mean, the ship is sailed. It's probably gonna continue to sail. I mean, the thing about it is, bro, it's cool. It's cool to clown on a nigga like Drake. It is. He biracial. He not from here, right? But he was successful, and then like you get to pick apart.
So you saying just because he's biracial, that's the reason why?
I did not say that.
I was just going to say that. No, because no, we're not going to say that.
What do we pick on? What do we pick on when you talk about Drake? He's corny. He's cultural.
But that's had nothing being biracial.
But no, that's been named before.
No,
what
but that's
why
not.
they corny? You think there's a black corny nigga?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Don't use the biracial thing, because there's a lot of dope people that are biracial that are within the culture. But they don't. People don't use that against them.
Yes, it has. That's one of the things that's definitely been brought up. When the whole thing happened, when the whole thing happened with the suing shit, like he's tapping into his white side. We've done. I'm not saying we've said that, but that's definitely one of the things that's brought up. Like when you don't do that.
There you go. The people in the culture don't do that. Dosia
culture.
Else it would have been done before.
Yeah. You're right.
If Jay-Z would have did this, that would not be your favorite rapper no more. If Jay-Z did that to Nas.
With
Ether.
If you ask Jay-Z,
and both of them was talking crazy shit on each other.
If you ask Jay-Z, he'll tell you to this day he didn't lose to Nas.
That's fine. He did not put a lawsuit against Nas. Nas didn't put a lawsuit against him for the baby seat thing. He had to just take it and just like it's a part of rap. Drake thinks he's above rap, and that's one of my main things. Is that's why I don't be on fucking with him, because he think he's above the rap culture and thinking that this is not how we've been running this shit for 50 years. Niggas been dissing each other for 50 years and just having to eat it. Ja Rule had to eat that L from 50.
Yeah, I don't
Cannabis had to eat that L from LL Cool J.
This is what fucking me up. Drake is actually fine. He's on tour.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
There are niggas who got dissed that Meek Mill still ain't came back yet. Meek Mill has still not gotten back to where he was before back to back. Meek Mill still, after all these years, is still laughed at, made fun of. Like, the status that Meek Mill has built as the Philly bully, as this nigga that rap hood nigga champion, when he got beat by Drake, it knocked him so far down. This nigga still ain't got back to where he used to be.
Gone.
Ja Rule's, that shit happened, I was fucking 19. This nigga still ain't never got back. Drake's literally on tour with thousands of people seeing him, dropping an album that did this much in the day. His value ain't dropped that motherfucking much. For him to even, that's what I don't get. It's one thing if you can say, I dropped this album and it tanked and they're horrible and nobody likes me anymore because this man lied to me. Drake fans don't care.
They don't?
They don't.
So now
y'all still buying the album. So
then what are we talking about? Are we talking about Drake's not good for the culture? What are we talking about?
For rap, he's not.
Okay.
When you're doing shit like that.
Okay,
when you suing for rap beef, that's not. So now every song we gotta verify, go by the lawyers when we drop them. Because that's what Drake is. If let's say in the world he wins this. That's what
I'm playing the wall because I didn't read the suit. So I guess to quote the Sleepy, I need to go read the suit. Then.
Yes, because he's basically saying that your legal needs to verify things before it goes out on a song.
Then I guess I gotta
go.
Do we
want that in rap?
Because I feel like if that was the case, and again, I gotta go read it.
Why do you think a lot of people are mad about it? Even people that are Drake, like, dude, this is some sucker shit.
More so mad that he did it versus what's actually said inside the actual lawsuit.
But people read it, and that's why they were mad about it.
I guess
people were mad about the bot. That was more of a debate with the bot thing. People are like, dude, you dropped the bot shit for the defamation suit. That's what you running on.
But what's crazy is Drake had to hire lawyers and shit to try to prove the bot shit, and he could. If he could have proved it.
That's true. Hey, I didn't even think about that angle. Is that he already had discovery and all that stuff on that.
So, literally, he had months to bring evidence to show that there were bots. And
so what happens then? What happens then if this lawsuit pulls successful? What's the word behind it?
Then now people had legally, if I diss you or talk about you on a song, I need to go by legal, and we have to verify everything that's said on the song.
You do.
No, that's what the precedent.
No, literally.
No, I'm telling you, that's literally the precedent of what happened.
I guess my thing is, if you go against the system and you beat the system against the system that's trying to devalue you, that don't mean for nothing.
Now every rapper can say,
but you're doing it for. It's an egotistical thing to do because you're trying to change a culture of rap, and then by then now a lawyer can come to anybody. He can come. Meek Mill could come back and be like, "Well, man, I was on my girl's tour or whatever that line was. I'm defamation suit. We're gonna sue Drake now."
no, shit.
Is this your girl's tour or war tour? It was both of us on the tour. He defaming me. It was Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. Sue Drake.
I guess from my end,
everything would have to be verified.
The fame part becomes a factual sitting when you're talking about the amount of money that's being discussed. That's the part I'm talking about.
If, when he said like what about Serena's husband, like you a sucker, that would have to be then verified. When he be talking about Serena's husband, that would have to be verified now.
Actually, I'm gonna be real. Part of me want this shit to go through, so everybody can just turn around and sue Drake. Like. Part of me is like, if this shit worked, you gonna get some money. But now every nigga that you
no, even women, anybody.
He literally just talked about Joe Budden's on this album. Not anything that you said.
Now you have to prove I'm a dick sucker.
now I can come back at you. I'm actually low key praying because I like when motherfuckers.
You sound like the Joker now.
No, I like when motherfuckers do some shit that they doing too. Nigga, you do it too. You literally on your new album are talking about Joe Budden. On more than one, like you're literally on your new album. As you sue somebody, but then somebody talk shit about you.
That shit hard.
Or talking to shit.
So on him doing that is hard?
I'm talking about the album. I'm talking about the track.
I thought you were talking about him doing that is hard. Like you're suing
Joe Budden been fucking with him for a minute though.
But I know, but you're suing someone for defamation, but then dissing people on your next album.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't read. I haven't read the lawsuit.
Do you know what defamation means?
No, I don't. Go ahead. Yeah, break it down for me. I'm breaking down for me, please.
When someone states something as a fact about you to make you look bad, to defame you.
I appreciate it because I didn't know what the fuck defamation meant.
So Drake is the king defamer.
Okay, cool.
I
fuck with him.
My nigga just said I love that track.
I do. He did. I do. I find it hard to believe.
So is he defaming Joe Budden on that track?
I find it hard to believe though.
Or is that cool for him to talk about Joe Budden on that track? To say negative things about him.
He went on Joe Budden because of what Joe Budden went in on him about.
Kendrick went in. So Kendrick
you can't do that. That's not how defamation works.
So Kendrick went in.
Just because you talk about me, I can't lie about you.
And that's why exactly I gotta go read.
But I'm telling just the idea of defamation. Like I'm gonna give you, and we can go on next. So Sleepy talks about me, right? And I can respond to him, but I can't respond to him with misinformation
about me.
Regardless of how I feel, but dude, he talked about me first. But you can't misinformation.
But I feel like it's centered around being called a pedophile and what that means.
It doesn't matter. I can't respond with misinformation, and that's defamation.
Or if defamation hurts me that much, it seems really hypocritical for me to go and as soon as I make a new project,
on my next album,
defame somebody else. Because I know firsthand
how it feels. You would think and you wouldn't be doing it.
I know firsthand.
That's like you getting robbed.
Yeah,
I think.
Then going to rob somebody else right after you got robbed and was like, well,
I think more so. I think more so that lawsuit was based around like not wanting to get pedophile placed on.
We're telling you,
and I think as of right now, it's more so about let's sell out. Get my cash. I don't owe y'all no more records, and I'm gonna go do this shit by myself. Because clearly, I know that my whatever y'all call it, I can make that shit happen by myself.
Yes,
I just dropped the album with Party Next Door, who is a artist off UMG, but truthfully, this could have been a whole Drake album.
This is a Drake album.
See,
as T-Pain said, Drake had an album and he was like, Party Next Door, just hop on.
I already got it done. Just go jump on these tracks and do what you feel.
I'm not gonna go as far as T-Pain. T-Pain was like, these were some throwaway old ass songs, and they just threw ping. But again, not the beats. Based upon what he's talking about, these albums could have came out. This album could have came out 10 years ago.
Daryl owed me a check for this, so I need y'all to start supporting the watching. You know what I'm saying? If you like what you see, you know what I'm saying, mess with us. Scroll up, see what you like. He'll have the subjects listed. But yeah, Daryl, cut my check.